Hello everyone, how are you? This is Laurie and I'm going to do your weekly 12 houses spread. Now this reading is for all signs, so if you're coming across this, it is meant for you if it resonates with you. These messages are also timeless, okay? So whenever you hear the message, if it makes sense to you, it is meant for you. All right, we are going to start by rolling the zodiac and astrological dice to see what is going to come up here for you. You have rolled on the zodiac dice very strong Taurus energy. Then you have Gemini and Pisces equal. There's a little bit of Aries in the background here. You also have your North Node is activated. Your South Node is activated. You have Saturn energy. You have Pluto energy. And you have, oh my goodness, where's my head? Neptune. Okay, so there's some deep, possibly dark energy surrounding some of you. A little bit of fantasy. Maybe things are not quite what they appear to be. The sun is down here and I am hearing it as being balanced with that Aries energy. So there's a bit of needing to be a little bit braver, bringing things out into the daylight to really look at them, explore them, see what things are what really is happening here. Oh, this is very interesting. Over here with that Saturn energy, it feels like it's been just out of your reach. Whatever this is that's going on for you, maybe one moment you feel like you know what's happening and what is really going on, but then it's kind of like life interrupts us and all of a sudden that energy is put on the back burner until something else creeps up. I'm getting a message here. For some of you, it could be a relationship you're dealing with where this particular person you're involved with makes some sort of comment, remark, or does something that seems not quite right, not quite loving, not completely what it appears to be. And you feel it, you sense it, but you can't quite put your finger on it. And before you even have a chance to look into it deeper, your children are calling you, the boss is calling you, you have to go out the door to take care of this or that or whatever. And then it's when it happens again that your attention is being called to this situation. Now that's just an example. Some of you are actually going through that, but that's just an example of what this energy is that's happening around you. So let's see what the tarot has in store for you with your 12 houses reading here. I actually think we are going to start with an oracle message. And today we're going to start with this deck here. We did just recently have a full moon with an eclipse. I hope that energy has changed a little bit for you. It doesn't look like it. It feels like you're in the midst of a storm. This is chaos that you're experiencing here. A little bit of, again, it's like that storm's off in the distance. You can feel this energy, but it's not, there's just so many other things happening in your life that you have not had a chance to really think about it, balance it out, see what's really happening for you. According to the author here, a fierce and massive storm has overtaken the forest. Trees are whipping back and forth. A torrent of rain pounds your head and your shoulders. Crashes of thunder shake the earth as ragged shards of lightning illuminate the dark woods. This card acknowledges potential chaos, or the need even for chaos to shake things up, as an activator for healing in your life. Spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outdated beliefs, energetic life force energies that can fill your life. If you are experiencing some sort of upheaval in your life right now, understand that the underlying energy is restorative. It's healing. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. It needs to be brought out into the light of day. You will be healed on all levels, okay? It is going to take time. And the first thing to do, and it may be a little bit difficult, is to find the calm in the storm. But remember that the chaos can be beneficial for you in many, many ways. It takes away those things that are not meant for us. Gets us out of just getting by so that we can start thriving again. It can activate your creative life forces. Alternately, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card may suggest that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing certain things differently. Step out of your old routines. If you are always early, be a minute or two late. If you always drive the same route to work, pick a different way to go. If you always shop at the same grocery store, go shop somewhere else. Do something different. If you are beneath the surface, there are profound shifts and transformations that are going to happen. Although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has value. And boy, storms are beautiful for healing, bringing fresh energy into the atmosphere, into the ground. All right, for example, downed trees provide habitats for many kinds of animals, and lightning helps to fertilize the soil. There is enough electrical energy in lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which fall to the earth with the rain, and combine with minerals to form nitrates, a type of fertilizer. So think about that. When something chaotic happens in your life, instead of looking at all the negative parts of it, look at the positive side. What is happening for your benefit? Okay, this is how we get that saying to look for the silver lining in whatever is happening. The spirit of the storm says to shred outdated and outmoded thinking and self-imposed blockages. Tear down those walls of self-imposed limitations. Step into the chaos and embrace it rather than trying to suppress it. Do the unexpected here. Okay, this is about you bringing something out into the light of day and dealing with it. It's been put off much too long for you. Okay, way too long. All right, let's get you another oracle message here. Spirit is guiding me through this message. Divine guidance here, my spirit guides. All right, this is deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. And that can only come from facing the chaos that's occurring in our life, or the stagnation that's occurring in our life where we need a little bit of chaos. All right, we're going to take a look at your 12 houses. Let's go ahead and do that. I'll lay it out first into the circular format if I can get these larger cards into the camera. Whoops, those are upside down for sure. All right, let's go ahead. I saw the tower on the bottom of the deck. Let's get all these cards out here for you. All right. I'm going to put them so that we can see them. So there is no reversal in this reading, okay? All right. Can you see all those cards? Let me raise the camera just a little bit for you. Let me make a little adjustment here. There, that's a lot better. Okay, so now you can see what we have here. And I will discuss what each of the 12 houses are and how it affects you and what part of your life it's activated. All right, so we start here with house 1, which is about your personal appearance, your persona, how people perceive you, how you are viewed by the world, how you kind of view yourself here too. We've got the 5 of Cups, and in this particular deck, I'm seeing somebody who's like overwhelmed, just overwhelmed. Just like, oh my gosh, so much has happened. There's been good things, there's been bad things, but I just need a break. I just need to take a step back and find some peace. Spirit is saying that some people around you think you really need to go on a vacation, need to get away. Maybe they've been offering to watch your children, your child, take on some sort of responsibility for you so that you can get away, but you're so used to doing things for yourself. You may be saying, I can't, or no. Look at it however it is in your life. But I do feel Spirit is telling me there are some of you that are doing that. You could really use that break. Okay. And if somebody's offering you that type of support, it would be so beautiful for you to take it. If you can trust the person, if you can entrust the environment, go ahead and do it. I see an arch here in the back, which is telling me that there is a gateway. There is an opportunity to move beyond what's happening here. And these are rough waters in this card. So there is chaos here. Either you're going to be so bored with the way things have been that you're going to create the chaos, or you've had chaos in your life and you need that break to get away and kind of regroup and rethink. I am hearing here too that people are seeing you as stressed out or apathetic, not interested. You know, kind of like you're throwing up your hands, you're done. You know, you've worked so hard, you've been through so many challenges. And it's not like you're saying, I'm not going to take care of my kids. You're just saying, oh my gosh, you're to the point of surrender. And people around you are noticing this. They are seeing how you're taking care of yourself or your family or whoever or whatever, but it's just overwhelming and people are noticing this. All right, let's go ahead and look at your personal values and how you deal with money, okay? Oh, again, we have stormy I can't get the word out right now. Chaotic waters are flowing here in the background. Okay, this is the King of Cups. The first card was the Five of Cups. Here we have the King of Cups sitting on his throne, and he's got a very stern look. Okay, very, very stern look. It's almost like I am going to get through. Determination. No matter what's happening, I'm going to be stoic here. I'm going to keep my peace. I'm not going to allow things in. This could be like too firm of a grip, and it's more of an emotional grip than anything else. It's not even like a spiritual grip. It's an emotional one coming from the heart, from like, I have to. I just am getting such determination here, and this is not a good energy coming through right now. This is more like, I've made up my mind, and no matter what Spirit wants, I'm going to do it my way. I'm not letting go. And again, I'm getting that energy of, if somebody wants to help you, if somebody is there wanting to support you, something in your past is keeping you from allowing that in. Okay, you know who you are. If that's making sense to you, you know who you are. You know what that's about. But most of you here, there's some, and I'm getting astrological energies where you're just like, everything's been chaos. Everything's been out of control, and I have to rein it all in. I have to be the one to keep the emotions inside of me. I have to be the one to be strong for everybody else around me. All right, and as far as your money goes, you may be keeping a firm grip on that, not letting anyone take even a penny from you at this point. You're paying what has to be paid. There's some sort of challenge happening here. There is some sort of challenge, either financial pinches for some of you, or somebody in your household is trying to dictate how the money's going to be spent, and you are taking control, emotional, and you're saying, I'm not going to let this person affect me over this. You may even be taking control of the finances right now in your situation. I do feel like all of this energy that you're experiencing or about to experience is coming from a really good place. Like in your heart, you want to do the best. You want to protect those around you. You have a strong desire for peace, or to shake things up because it's been too peaceful. You're coming from a good place, but this feels like control. So use caution here, okay? Spirit's not even giving me a big warning about caution, just for those that may be not willing to really let Spirit guide you. Just let Spirit take care of it. Surrender it up, okay? Surrender it up to your higher power, and things will move easier for you. I understand, Spirit understands how this energy is, how it's come about. But there is a need for a little bit of a change there. All right, let's move into house 3, which is about how you communicate with yourself, with others. Is it good communications? Are you effective in getting what you're needing? Are you expressing what you're needing? This is in your day-to-day life, okay? Just what's going on. Now, there is an energy here with the Hanged Man of suspense, of things being delayed, not moving forward the way you want them to move forward. I'm also hearing you're not speaking verbally. I'm getting a lot of communication here, messages, but they're more coming in like downloads from Spirit, synchronicities, signs that you're seeing. And you're trying to figure out what they mean. You're trying, again, this is coming back to that original energy of you feel like something's happening. Maybe somebody's not quite acting the way they should be acting, or they're saying things that are triggering something in you a little bit, but before you can figure it out, you're on to something else. This is Spirit saying here to really pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the numbers you're seeing. What do those numbers interpret to? What do they mean for you? Okay? Not just see the numbers, but what does the number 1111 mean? Okay? It should mean opportunities coming for you. Stability is available to you. But if you don't interpret the signs that you're seeing, then you can't reap the benefits of those things. Here, Spirit is saying some of you need to take the time to slow down, see things from a different perspective, really put some thought into these things, because we have a raven here with a pentacle bringing it to this person. And I am getting that there is definitely downloads, messages, people. It could be people talking to you, and just you're not interpreting it. It's not translating. I just heard lost in translation. So there could be some sort of literal communication issue here because of two different languages. So somebody may speak Spanish in their native tongue, and you might speak English in your native tongue. And there might be something being lost in translation there. If you're uncertain of what somebody is saying, please make sure you get clarification. The person will appreciate the fact that you're asking for more information, so that you both know that you're on the same page. All right. So in your day-to-day life, there might be a little bit of a lost in lost in translation energy here, needing to see things a little bit more clearly, putting whatever the numbers and synchronicities are, putting a meaning to it. What does it actually mean, so that you can take action on that? All right, next in your house, fourth house here of home and family, we have success, 6 of Wands. So this could be outside of your home. This could be a relationship with a friend. I'm seeing a lot of respect here in your home and your family environment. But I also see some of you, those that have this success, it's a past success. Okay, your family energy has always been really good, really successful, really respectful, but that's the past. And I'm getting here that some of you are returning home for the first time in a long time, up to even 6 years or more. You may have been away at school. You may only be returning home to settle some sort of chaotic energy too. You will be successful. This is an indication that if you're going home to really communicate with somebody about the past, about what's going on. Hey, we've been talking over the phone and I'm not sure I'm understanding where you're at. Let's get together and really connect. Okay, this feels good. It feels very positive. It feels like the air is clearing. And look, we have clouds. There's lots and lots of clouds in almost every single picture here in one form or another. We have some sort of chaotic clouds or clearing of clouds. Here it looks like there might be a storm brewing in the background. If there is a difficult situation that you need to deal with in your home and family, you will handle it successfully. You will handle it in such a way that you gain respect from those that you're dealing with. All right, so that's a good aspect. Your 4th house there. All right, let's take a look at your 5th house here of romance, creativity, and children. You've got the World card here. This feels like something has come full circle, and now it's time to go into the next milestone stage of your life. For some reason, with the 6 of Wands, I got a big download message of somebody having gone off to college in a different city, state, country. Somebody was working overseas. Now it's time to come home, return to a high school sweetheart, and maybe get married, start a family. That's kind of what it feels like finishing off a cycle here. And now you're about to embark on the new, big, beautiful journey in your life. We've got romance in this house. We've got creativity. So maybe you went to school. Now you're coming back and you're going to start your own business. Children are here, whether they are your own or someone else's. So you could be an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent. Yeah, there's definitely family going on here, friendships going on, education. But this is a new leveling up. With this World card here, this is leveling up. Oh, and my goodness, you have the Fool card in your reading here too. So you're definitely finishing a very important life cycle, and you will be starting on a brand new journey here. And this Fool card is in your 10th house right here, which is your vocation, career goals, and what you want out of life, what you aspire for. So it doesn't have to be work. It can be about starting a family. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful message. Every message is going to have good attributes, just like every day of your life is going to have beautiful things and things that are a little bit more difficult. So don't get too upset or hung up by anything that felt negative at the beginning here, okay? All right, in your 6th house, we have work and your health. You're holding strong, you're holding firm. Some of you are about to retire. This is it. You're in the final weeks, months. This is your last year before you retire. You can put down that, your work hat and start something new. Others of you, you could be facing challenges at work, but it's nothing you can't handle. You've been there, you've done that, and you're holding firm. You're holding your ground. You're even doing it with a smile on your face. Like you're not bothered by this because you can see the end. I'm hearing you can see the actual end of whatever you're dealing with. So if you've got a project at work that you are working on and it's been challenging, and it's been taking some time, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel now. You're just about there. You're at the finish line. You're so close, and you're able to keep a light heart here. I like this energy. I'm really feeling this. I am really, really feeling the positivity coming out of this. And this is feeling like duality here too, because I'm getting a feeling of the setting sun and the rising sun at the exact same time. And I think it's because there's water in the background and we actually have like a reflection, but it feels like the sun is going down here and rising here. So this is like a transition period. You're not quite done with this yet, but you're there. You're so close, and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, as far as health goes, I am hearing some of you have been going through, and my heart goes out to you, different types of medical treatments, cancer treatments, kidney treatments. You've been dealing with diabetes and maybe urolosis. I don't know where that came from, but that just popped in there. So if you've been dealing with any of those things, again, this energy of it's been difficult, it's been challenging, but you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're almost done with these things. You're not giving up, and that fighter attitude is what's getting you through this. It's going to make things easier for you when you say, I'm not giving up. Nope, I can do this. I'm going to keep going. I've been there. I've done this. It's just another time. It's just another day. It'll be over soon. And I'm getting that a lot of you may have been cooped up inside for quite a while, and you're going to be able to get outside and feel the sun on you. And it is just going to feel so glorious and beautiful, and just the fresh air is going to heal you in ways that you were not expecting. Love, love, love that for you. There's a energy of a fighter energy in there, and I love that in you. I mean, I love that for every one of you. All right, let's move into your 7th house, relationships and your business partnerships. And look at what beautiful cards you have here. You have the Knight of Cups. Oh, but look in the background here. We have the storm clouds. It looks a little foggy, so there might be a little bit of uncertainty there. And Spirit is reminding me again, if there is a chaotic situation that you're dealing with, you will need. It will benefit. You don't have to do anything, but it will benefit you if you offer up the opportunity to look at it closer, coming from a place of love, a place of peace, somebody who's calm, coming from an energy of honesty and truth and loyalty and trust. Okay, now there may be somebody approaching you with that same energy, wanting to apologize for the chaotic situation that you've been in, for not being there to help you. I wouldn't cross that river for you, and I should have. And they're maybe offering you a truce. You know, let's get over this. Let's move past this. And I am seeing here, as I'm holding the Knight of Cups, that the 6 of Wands is right below it and the Fool card is right above it. Okay, so it's that energy of possibly going home to confront a situation, to deal. And confront does not mean to argue, to fight, or challenge. It means to deal with. That's what confrontation means. To know there's a situation and to confront it, to deal with it, to handle it, instead of letting it fester and pushing it aside. Okay, so I do feel like that's happening here. Now, it could be for some of you that you are saying you've been in a business with somebody, a partnership, and you're saying, I'd like to retire. Would you like to buy me out? You know, so there's a negotiation energy coming through here. It's very honest. It's very upfront, whether you're offering it or somebody's offering it to you. I do feel, and I'm hearing from Spirit, it is something you can probably trust. I do feel that this person, this whatever situation here, there's honesty. Okay, look at it clearly. Don't be, in a fog. Look at things clearly, at what they're saying. Hear the words. Read the words, see what's being really said there. Have somebody else check it out if there's a contract or document that needs your signature. You can always ask somebody that you trust to look over it. And if you don't feel like you have anyone to trust, go to a bank and say, hey, I need somebody to look at this if it's a financial thing, or go to a lawyer, somebody else who can look at it and tell you that it's okay if it is. But for most of you, this feels really nice. Your relationships are improving. Whatever difficult situation you were in, whatever chaos was there, or in the creation of chaos, you may have new love coming in here. Absolutely. I mean, you've got romance down here, or in your house of romance. You've got the Six of Wands, so success. No, I'm sorry. In the World card, starting something new. Okay, starting a new romance, new relationship, new friendship, new job, whatever. This is a big deal here with that World card. And with this Knight of Cups, self-love, self-care, and then somebody else expressing equal matching energy to you. So if you're offering that up, you're going to get it in kind. If somebody's offering it up to you, you're going to want to reciprocate because it feels right. It feels good. Let's move on to your next house here. Which is your shared resources, inheritances, and secrets. Now, let me make sure I'm on the right card here. Yeah, number 8. Okay. I want to clarify briefly what inheritance means. It does not mean somebody dies and you get their money. It could mean that, but it just means that you are given something, advice, a tangible object, a belief, DNA from somebody. But something is being passed from somebody else to you, okay? Or you are taking something that you own, possess, or have and giving it to somebody else. It's a gift, a blessing, something that's supposed to benefit the recipient. All right, now this is also the secrets. Anything that's hidden that maybe you're keeping from other people or other people have been keeping from you. So that's in here too. And this is also about those shared resources. If you have, if you have a family unit, what everybody is putting in to that family unit, cleaning the house, the money coming in, the love that each of you share, those are shared resources. If you have a roommate, are things equal? If you're at work, what are the shared resources? What does everybody get to access? And is it benefiting you at this time? All right, so what we have here is the Ten of Swords. So I am hearing something is over and done with. Something has, and it's an argument. It's a disagreement over, I am hearing this very specifically, and this is only for a few of you. A disagreement over a tangible item is done with. So if there was somebody who passed and they left or bequeathed, I'm actually hearing bequeathed something to you, and possibly your siblings and you have been, there's been contention about who it really goes to. It's not going to any one person. It's going to be resolved so that everybody benefits from it. That may not have been the original intention of the bequeather, but I think you are going to be agreeing to this because you want to keep the peace. You want to move on. You'd rather just let it go and rise above this situation. So this is specifically for someone's passing, but I don't feel like the passing was, recent. This is like, I'm actually kidding. It could be 10 months or even 10 years old that there's been something that's been held in contention or contempt that was bequeathed, especially if it was termed that way. Okay. Now, if you aren't dealing with any of that, the shared resources in your house is what's coming through here. It may feel like you've been taking all the burden. You've been carrying all the weight. You've been taking the hurtful things that are being said. People are angry in the family or whatever. those days are over and done with. Somebody gave you some sort of information here that you've translated and put into good use. You've used it as wisdom. You've learned something from the experiences that you've gone through, and you're going to be rising again. But this time, you're not going to carry the weight of the world. Here's the 10 of Wands right next to this 10 of Swords that I'm talking about. You're putting the burden down. You're going home. You're freeing yourself here. This is not possibly known to you at this time. It could be coming to you once, if there's an issue here, once it's resolved, that's when you get to rise up, move forward, put the burden down. I'm also seeing that somebody else may be stepping in to assist, to lighten your load. I felt this at the beginning of the message. Somebody may be offering to help you, to support you, to allow, take care of your children or do something for you so that you can have a little time to yourself. I don't think you trusted that person or that situation at the beginning of this. But by this point, I feel like you do, okay? There's going to be a huge change here, but I don't know if you even know this yet. When this is coming up. All right, let's look at your teachings, your learnings, your long journeys. So not your day-to-day life, but your future self, 6 months from now, a year from now, 3 months from now. We have the 10 of Wands here. You're going home, okay? You're letting go. You've learned the lessons. You've got the wisdom. All those wands are on your shoulder. You're holding them with one hand at this point, okay? You're not having any difficulty carrying the weights of the responsibilities that you have at this point. See, I feel like you've risen above it. You've learned something here in the previous house, okay? And it could be because of astrological energies that are released at that time. It could be from healing from the discontent within yourself or within your situation, your family unit, whatever it is. Now, this is definitely about you learning something here more so than teaching. This is more about you gaining the wisdom with all 10 of those wands. But you're going home, so you're going back to a place of peace, of calm, of happiness, of feeling of belonging, security. I just noticed this person, I didn't even realize this is a river, I think, right here in front of them. But over here is a path that's going to lead them right up to that castle that's in the background. So there may be a little bit of turbulence that you still will need to deal with, but you're going to cross that very easily and see the path forward. Okay. It will be a little bit of a climb, but not like a physical climb. More a building on. So every step you take gets you one bit closer, but it's not, oh, Spirit, help me find the right words for this. It's not a difficult road to get to where you're going, but it's not downhill, okay? It's not smooth sailing, but it's not challenges either. You've got the challenges. You've got all the wisdom here. It's just you've got to put the effort. That's it. That's what Spirit's saying. You're going to have to just keep moving forward. Keep putting one foot in front of the other. Put the effort into the energy that you desire. You're taking that wisdom and moving and making something good from it. Making something good happen from that wisdom. All right, the next house here is your 10th house, your vocation, your career goals, and what you aspire to in life, okay? You want to be set free, and you are going to be. Your energy, you're ready to get out there and try new things. Take a chance on life. Take a chance on a romance. Let things go. You feel like you have loyal and trusted companions. We see that with a dog here, and this dog's running off into the future and trying to tell you, come this way, come on, let's go. There's new things, beautiful, new energies, milestones for you to achieve. And you're ready to take them all on. So whatever it is you aspire to, you will be willing to take the chance on it. It could be romantic, it could be job, it could be traveling, it could be, I'm hearing journeyman. So that's weird. I'm getting journeyman and awakening at the same time. If you know what that means, drop me a comment. Let me know. Does that ring true to you somehow? All right. I do see that the most difficult energy, the mountains that you've had to climb, are behind you. You're on top of the mountain here. So now is where you're up there at the castle. Okay, look, it even looks like you're on the castle ledge right there. And you're going to start heading downhill. So your future is looking bright, lighter, more carefree. You're going to take a risk. You're going to take a chance. It's not like you're throwing caution to the wind. You're using your wisdom. You brought all the wisdom of your experiences with you. Okay. The people that you've talked to, the things you've been through, the things you've heard, you've learned your lessons from those. We've got the owl and the 10 of swords suggesting that you've got the wisdom. And here you are holding it on your shoulder with ease, capable, moving forward. I love this reading for you. All right. And then you have here in your friends groups, your communities, the sun. Everything feels good. Friendship, loyalty with the sunflowers. The sun is shining here. We have a white horse and a child. So feeling lighter, feeling like you have less restrictions, less responsibilities. A very nice lightening of the heart energy. We have clouds right at the midpoint, but there's blue sky above and blue sky up below and above, and these clouds look like they're scattering away with that sun, the clarity, the understanding coming out, and you're feeling good. You're remembering what it feels like to be new and fresh and energetic, and like the whole world was open to you and you could try and be anything you wanted to be. You've got those people around you who feel the same way. So if you're in a group or a community or a church or a family unit or a friend group, whatever it is, it feels so beautiful and positive. Just happiness and joy and loyalty and trust. And what I just heard was trust that you would be able to overcome the difficult times. That these people have your back the way you have theirs. And everybody is feeling just young, vibrant, ready to go. And if somebody isn't, everybody else is right there to help carry that person through. I love that. Absolutely love that. All right, let's see what's going on behind the scenes in the unconscious realm and the hidden realms. All right, this is your last house. This is your 12th house. And we have here the 8 of Cups. And what I'm hearing is you're following the stars. You're focused on your dreams, your goals, what you want. You're focused on the future. The card that comes after the 8 of Cups is the 9 of Cups, which is your wishes being fulfilled, your desires coming to fruition, the celebration after, the effort. And we do have 8 cups. We have 4 cups stacked on 4 cups, balanced, very smooth, easy, level. No difficulty. We do see some waves crashing up on shore on the rocks, right where you're at, but where the cups are, very calm. In the future, ahead of you, there's a little bit of that, the wave coming up onto the rock, but it's not hitting you. Okay. And beyond that, we see calmer waters. We see clear night skies. We've got a crescent moon, and we've got the stars up in the sky. There are 8 of them, but there's 7 sisters together. And then there's the guiding star, the North Star. There was your North Node activated here too. Your life purpose. What are you looking to do? Oh, this is beautiful. Look at where you're heading. And this is in the hidden realms. This is what you don't know, that you don't see coming, that you, Spirit is trying to connect you with, guiding you, leading you with those stars and that moon and the clear skies and the water for refreshing. And the blue, the loyalty, the trust that you can have in this process. I absolutely love this message for you. This has been a beautiful 12 houses reading. I hope it's yours. I hope it's resonating with you and that you're enjoying this message. We are going to move on to seeing what other challenges might be out here. Yeah, are there any actual challenges that our lovely viewers need to be aware of? All right, so you've got two. We've got a bull. Do not back down from opposition. That just means if there's a situation, just deal with it. Don't back down from it. Show this that you are brave enough to have an honest conversation with somebody, okay? That you have strength and fortitude. And then we have the spear. There's heartache over what you no longer have. So, okay, the Eight of Cups did just come out here in the hidden realms. There could be something, you know, when we transition from one stage in our life to a new stage, there's always changes. Things can't remain the same. They never remain the same. So there could be, look at this Neptune energy here, the deep emotions, the sadness over something that you no longer have, but you're heading into a beautiful new energy here. Let's go ahead and put those challenges over there and see what the blessings are that are coming in for you. Let's see what blessings are coming in here for you. Well, you got two of those. Two. Nope, you got three because there's two cards here. You've got cobweb. You are going to be protected from negative forces beyond your control. So something you don't see is happening in the background, or you haven't been able to acknowledge it, put your finger on it. But it's been sticky. It's kind of like you keep coming back to this. Why did this person say this? What happened here? Why did this happen? Okay, so that's the stickiness of the cobweb. But you're being protected at the same time that this is happening. So we have the horseshoe. So there is good fortune here. Okay, good luck and good fortune. Look at this, the unicorn. Use your intuition to help you make those beneficial changes that you are looking for. I'm hearing Choi, a name of Choi, C-H-O-Y I'm getting. Howie Webster. Eunice, Eugene. I'm losing my voice here. I'm hearing Connolly. Okay, Connolly. If your name's Connolly, maybe you're being called forth here. Give you a little confirmation. Let's go ahead and see what the Moon Oracle message is. I'm sorry, it's the Queen of the Moon Oracle messages. Let's see what else we can learn for you today. This is a weekly reading here for all signs, in case I did not say that. It should come out on Tuesdays. Sometimes I will need to do it a day early, a day later. And if you are interested, there is early release. So as soon as I get the message done, I will post it, and for 11:11 or 1:11 or 1:11 in the afternoon, U.S. Standard Time. Oh, it's raining. The sun's out and it's raining. There's a message in that for you. It's just a nice drizzly rain. All right, I don't know what the message is. You will know it. If you're feeling it, you know it. As I was saying, if you're interested in getting the early release of the videos as soon as I upload it to YouTube, join my $2.99 membership on the channel. Okay, and you'll get access to all of the early release messages as soon as I upload them. But they get posted to the general. I do the daily for Libra and air signs at 11 a.m. and then these come out once a week. Those are daily, and this comes out once a week at 1 in the afternoon. All right, $2.99 for the whole month. Any early release. All right. And you do not have to pay that. You can wait for it to come out when it comes out to the general public. All right, so the Queen of the Moon Oracle message. The first one is to release it. Whatever's happening here, release it, surrender it, let the transformations happen. Oh, I love that energy. All right, and then we've got attraction. Again, I'm getting that. Look at this great big full moon coming up in this card, and we just had one. So you may have just met somebody that you're really interested in, a new romance. This is a super moon card here, and it is the first card. The release was card 27, which is a 9, which is all about releasing. And then we have here the attraction, the supermoon, card 44, and 8. This is balance within yourself, harmony, feeling right, feeling good, making good between you and somebody else, finding stability, the 4 and the 4. 4s are about stability, grounding, being down to earth, balanced. All right, and then you have card number 4, which is acceptance. And for those that are interested, this is a waning crescent moon in the second quarter. And what we have here is 2 hands reaching out, similar to the Michelangelo, if you've ever seen that on the Sistine Chapel. But there's electricity, there's chemistry, there's acceptance. And again, it's a 4. So it's stable, it feels good, it's support. And I don't think I told you with the release card that it is the waning crescent in the 4th quarter moon. All right, so we've got, I'm going to take that as 984, and we're going to get you an angel number based on that. Hang on. All right. 984 is about self-care. Love thyself. Okay, so there's something in this house, which is your 8th house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th house, I'm sorry, which is about your relationships and business partners. So self-care, love yourself first. First, increasing your self-care instead of your expectations is what you're being called to do at this time. Instead of waiting for someone to do something that you wish they would do it yourself. Approach them, confront the situation, talk to them, open yourself up. Create a reality in which you don't need others to make you feel happy. You can do that for yourself. Okay, and when you make yourself happy, your cup of love is full, and what you offer to that person is then reciprocated back to you. They can give you a full cup of love back. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful confirmation there. I wasn't planning to use that book in any of these readings, but there it is. When Spirit calls you to do something, you do it. All right, let's go ahead and get you an astrology card here. Let's see what's in the stars and the planetary energies. House 3 is very important, and here's that Aries energy that came out. All right, so in your 3rd house, early learning, those things from your childhood, your relationships that you've had for very long times. This is about your rational mind, how you think, how you communicate, and that's exactly what this is in your 3rd house. And what were we talking about? That maybe you're getting downloads and messages, or people are saying things and you're not quite interpreting them right at this time. Spend some time to think about them, look at them a little bit differently, hear it from a different perspective. Oh, what confirmation you have here. And then you've got the Aries energy of independence, being able to do for yourself, make yourself happy. Okay, what's your passions in life? What makes you happy? And being brave and going after what you desire. Okay, and if you're desiring peace, how do you bring peace to yourself? You have to be brave and say, I need to confront this situation. I need to confront myself, my beliefs, what I'm contributing to this. Am I allowing people to walk all over me because I don't have the energy anymore to stand up and have a conversation with somebody? And I see you in this reading here, that this is going to happen for you, where you do confront yourself and you do deal with these situations in a very healthy way moving forward. So that's beautiful. Confirmation right there. House 3, your communications and your relationships. So be brave. Stand on your own 2 feet. You can take care of anything that needs to be taken care of. Make yourself happy first, and then you can share a beautiful cup of love with others. All right. We are going to get you an eternal crystal so that you have a talisman that you can use to take with you as you journey through this coming week or this situation, however long it takes. I feel like this is, and I am hearing from Spirit, it's going to move through pretty quick. Once you get down and going off of this path and moving forward, you're going to be transitioning into the new beautiful milestone in your life, the new milestone. All right, let's see what crystal is coming up here for you. What is the talisman that you can take with you? Let's see what the energy is that you need. 2, 3 of them. All right, so maybe not all of them for one person, but maybe each of us needs a different one. It could be all 3 too. All right, so the first one here is tourmaline, and that's used for smudging, for clearing the energy, for healing and dispelling negative energies, getting rooted, getting grounded, and it's another 4. It's a 40. So 4444. Big number here for you. Might even be a birth date. That was my birth mother's birth date. All right, then we have rose quartz. It's about the heart. It's about that love space, that heart chakra, the energy of care, of self-love, of guidance, of being one-on-one, harmony, okay? Feeling, caring, healing with this. This is card 34, which is 7. Why am I... Okay. 7, good luck, good fortune, blessings, purity. These are all things that are coming into my head right now that I'm hearing from my spirit guides. So they may be different. You know, one of those things may be hitting really home for you. All right, and then you've got the pipestone or catlinite. And this is about your past life patterns, your ancestors. This is your root chakra. So you started with the root chakra, you went to the heart, now you're back to being grounded in the root chakra again. Interesting energies here. Yeah, we're going to leave that there. So this is the connection, making the connection, having the history. Again, the childhood relationships that you've had, your ancestors, the DNA that's being passed down, the life history, the stories. This is card 32, which is a 5. So there's something that's going to change. And again, I am getting a message of it could be that bequeathing, whatever was bequeathed is going to change. Whatever you've been hanging on to is about to change. And I'm getting this as cyclical here with these cards too. That you go from the root to the heart to the root. So it's like you're balancing, you're learning, the wisdom is coming in. It's also echoing the world card that is here. All right. Let's see. I am going to, something about this ancestor card here. 32. It says your ancestors may be calling to you, waiting for you to start to acknowledge them. This is a powerful time for you to delve more deeply into who you really are. Okay, now for some of you, it might be even deeper than that, where your family has come from. Okay, so it could be a situation here within your own family. All right, so pipestone, also known as catlinite, is a sacred crystal in Native American culture. It is carved into sacred pipes and it is used in other sacred objects. Pipe stones is associated with the root chakra and is used to connect with the ancestors, Great Spirit, and the earth, to get rooted, to get grounded, to get back to the positive energy, to clear out the negative. So the tourmaline and the pipestone are great. It's reciprocal. It's like returning to earth, returning to. Beautiful. Let's see what the tourmaline actually says for you. What is there in that? I feel like there's something important there. It says cleanse yourself. Focus on getting rid of the old stagnant or negative energy from both your physical body and your home or your work environment. Okay? Tourmaline can help you to release stress from your body and your mind. Tourmaline wants to remind you to try to remain positive, no matter what the circumstances are in your life. And that is funny because we have the King of Cups here. Okay, and that's what the King of Cups can represent is I'm going to put a smile on my face and deal with whatever's going on. Okay, I'm going to stay as positive as I can despite the negative things happening. So you have proof of that here too. All right. So there is always a silver lining to every cloud. And we talked about the clouds. We actually talked about where the terminology of find the silver lining in every difficult situation comes from. Find that silver lining. So have compassion and tolerance for yourself and others at this time. Open yourself up to giving and receiving love equally. Again, the Knight of Cups here. Surround yourself with positive people so that can help you to keep your energy uplifted. Beautiful message there. Absolutely love this for you. If you've enjoyed this message, please make sure you click that like button. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to be notified of this message every week. Go ahead and click the bell. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, email me. My email address is in the description box below. You email me requesting information. I send you all the information on how it works, how much it costs, all of that, and then you can decide what you want to do from there. Don't forget, if you want early release of these messages as soon as I upload them to YouTube, join my membership, channel membership for $2.99 a month. $2.99 a month. And even if you don't care about the early release and you just want to support the channel, that's a nice way of doing it. I will be adding other membership features, but as the others come in, they build on each other. So until our energy crosses again, I am going to wish each and every one of you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.